Hey guys, prior to me getting to everything else I wanted to cover, let's talk about the fact that Pokemon Go put out a update literally as of yesterday that completely screwed up Pokemon Go entirely by not allowing you to now actually get away from running away from Pokemon easily. I'm really confused by this because it really screws things up. For those who don't know, Pokemon Go put out an update yesterday that pretty much no longer allows you to tap the bottom of your screen to run from a Pokemon. You now have to firmly tap on top of your screen in order to run away from a Pokemon. This is bad, and I really don't like it. I think it's not a good thing, and I hope Scopely reverts this quickly, and maybe it's already reverted by the time this comes out. Because playing Pokemon this way is very unintuitive. You're used to when you tap a Pokemon, you hit the bottom of your screen, and then you run away from the Pokemon. Now you have to tap the bottom of your screen, and it's much slower because your hands aren't at the top of your screen. Your hands are at the bottom of the screen because that's where you're holding your phone. Scopely, get on this and please fix this issue. I hate that I have to start out this video because there's already a lot to talk about, and this really is annoying. So, yeah, for anyone complaining about this, yeah, it's pretty bad. I don't like this, and they need to update it back to the point where we can hit the bottom of our screens and get out of doing a Pokemon, catch. Now on to the rest of the video that I wanted to cover. So guys, my name is Yuki the Geekimist, and welcome back to the channel. I'm covering a Pokemon Go updates and related that kind of content, and of course, can't do that without covering the idea of, hey, yeah, trainer level cap is now 80. At least in October it will be. Pokemon Go is now going to let us go to level 80. So for all you people who've been begging for level 60 for months and years, well, here it is. Level 80. Scopely's pretty much just going, hey, yeah, we're tired of hearing from you people. Level 80. Here you go. Now shut up. Now, I think that's pretty funny. It's a pretty sassy way of just being like, yeah, shut up. And for me, I'll never hit level 80 unless they completely rebalance how much experience it takes between levels. Because, 15 million just from 45 to 60 is a lot of experience. And if they do this and they completely rebalance how experience works in Pokemon Go, this might be a good thing. They're also getting rid of the level up requirements between each level. So now from 45 to 50 or 40 to 50, you no longer have to do those level up requirements until you hit 70 now. And yeah, it kind of sucks. They are doing a bunch of stuff. There's a experience event going on right now in Pokemon Go until this change happens. And I think that's cool and everything, but it really does suck for everybody who really just wants to, play Pokemon Go how they like to play this game. It really does suck that, this major level gap's going to happen and a lot of people are never going to hit level 50 naturally. You might hit 50, but it's not going to be the same thing like used to be hitting 50. And for some of us who have lives outside of Pokemon Go, this is a nice update, but I think it's crazy just jumping from, 50 the whole way up to 80. I don't know. Maybe they say some trainers are going to see a change to their level. I'm curious if maybe they're going to rebalance the experience from one level to another, and maybe some of us will jump up a bit. Maybe they'll rebalance how much level 40 upward experience is, and maybe some of us will go to the 60s or the 70s or something like that. It's interesting to think about, but I would say that's about it. All I can really guess for right now. Other than that, we don't have a lot more information about 80. We'll have to wait and see what happens. We're still about 2 months away from that happening. For those people who are close to hitting 50, you better hurry up. You don't have a lot of time left. Now, let's talk about what is my main thing about Pokemon Go, and that is, well, we gotta talk about Pokemon Pokedex. Now, at the end of last season, this season hasn't been the fullest on Pokemon. there's been a lot of new things introduced, but not exactly a lot of new Pokemon. Now, the Pokemon Go Dex has had a bit of an update. Before the season started, we were at 901 Pokemon out of 10,000 or 1,025 from the prior season. Now we're at 914 at the end of the maxed out season. Now, that does mean, in fact, that we have had 13 brand new Pokemon, including one mythical Pokemon, and on top of that, a few just small, interesting Pokemon have been added, and Eternatus. Mind you, that doesn't always translate into new Pokemon being thrown into the actual Pokemon home, but it's been interesting to see just how many new Pokemon we've actually seen in this update. Speaking of that, the Pokemon Home update's also been pretty interesting. We've gone from 888 to 899, meaning that we technically are missing on 2 Pokemon as a difference between the two, with 11 being added versus 13 being added to the main Pokemon Go. And that's mostly because 2 of the Pokemon who've been added are Pokemon who do not count towards the total or cannot be transferred to the Pokemon Home yet, which is pretty interesting. Also, during this season, we did see that the Kalos Pokedex was firmly completed and done. That does just mean one less Pokedex that's got to be done and taken care of next season. With the Alola Dex, more than likely going to maybe get 1 or 2 more Pokemon and potentially a few more things done. We are getting, though, pretty close to that 1,025 mark. And with another year before a new Pokemon game comes out, it's going to be potential that we're going to get pretty dang close to the actual new Pokemon totals up until that point. Now, the new season, the Tales of Transportation, or Transformation, is the newest season coming out here at the next month. And the trailer has shown us quite a few things. We've seen that Metagross, Sharpedo, and Camerupt are going to be added into the main game. We've seen hints at G-Max Eevee and G-Max Garbodor also being added to the game. Keldeo is going to be getting its secondary form. I forget what it's called, but it's going to be getting it. We've seen that Applins are going to be able to evolve into Flapple and its other Syrup Apple evolution. And Duraludon is going to be added to the game in, I think, 3-star, probably, Terra Raids. And that is, or not Terra Raids, but in Dynamax Raids. So it is an interesting little addition being added into Pokemon Go this time around. So right away, we do see at least 3 brand new Pokemon being added, with a few new Mega Evolutions sprinkled in. It is interesting to see that we haven't had a new Mega Evolution be hinted at being added into the game. They could potentially be waiting until ZA firmly comes out. And of course, the nice little trailer we got alongside showing us this stuff also showed Mega Rayquaza coming back to Raids. So that's always nice for people. Now, we do have 2 events have already been confirmed for September. A Pokemon Candior event that's going to have yarn versions of multiple Pokemon able to be caught inside of Pokemon Go, meaning that you'll be able to catch these cute little guys within your game and add the yarn forms in your game. Then, of course, we have another Kanto event. Kanto Celebration 2025. It seems we can't escape Kanto, and it always being sucked into everything Pokemon related. I'm not saying that I hate Kanto, but I really am just super tired about everything Pokemon just kind of happening and everything. I don't know. I wish Pokemon could break away from Kanto more often and do something like Sinnoh or Hoenn or something else. But another Kanto Celebration event early on into this season. And then, of course, just before we get to the end of this Pokemon Go video, I'm going to have another reaction because we have a new trailer for Pokemon ZA coming out on Thursday. And it looks like there's going to be a battle between Hawlucha and Machamp. Now, the speculation is maybe Hawlucha's going to be getting Hawlucha's going to get a cool Mega Pokemon, which would be pretty awesome. But, guys, Let me know. You guys still playing Pokemon Go? And honestly, what do you think about the level cap change from level 40 to 80? Also, do you guys hate the new Pokemon Go update with the very strangely done, hey, you have to hit the top button to run away from a Pokemon in the wild now? Because I don't like it. I don't like it no more. I'm Yuki the Geekimist. If you like Pokemon content, hit that subscribe button down below. And thank you so much for joining me. Geek out.